As I said, I have a lot more questions, but I've really trespassed on your time already. It's now, especially those of you who
May I just add,
Sure.
if you're going to conclude, I just wanted to make one other point, Mr. Chairman, that we can answer a lot of the assertions that were made, and we won't. But I think there's one thing, getting back to State Department policy, that you should be aware of, because I believe that the most important aspect of this meeting, Mr. Chairman, is that the State Department addressed the issue of its accountability to all the people in Yugoslavia. And obviously, we have concerns of a national security point of view. There's no question about that. But one of the things that I would want to alert you to, that you may be aware of already, is that the current leader of Serbia, and I have nothing against the Serbian people. I think many of them are very fine people. I'm dealing with the Serbian authorities when I speak about that. The current leader has expansionist goals. There's no question. Even in the press recently, he announced his designs on parts of Croatia. He literally wants to come back to the greater Serbian dream that was there years ago. He's used that in Kosovo to get elected, and he's not stopping. And this is the problem that we're now seeing with Croatia. He would love to see Slovenia leave. He'd love to see Croatia leave if he can keep part of that Dalmatian coast, which would be very dangerous, and I'll tell you why in a minute, because he knows he can subjugate the Macedonians, the Montenegrins, and the Albanians. He literally has a design for Greater Serbia. He doesn't care if Yugoslavia breaks up, as long as he keeps all of Kosovo, and he's able to deal with the others. But our State Department better do a better job than they did in Kuwait. Because if we had been positioned in that part of the world, and our intelligence was better, we wouldn't be losing men right now and women on the front. We had to react, and we shouldn't be reacting right now. We should have been better. They're making the same mistake today in Yugoslavia. Because we know that if Serbia gets its designs and they then get a warm water port, we are now playing into the hands of the Soviet Union. They've been looking for that warm water port for years. And let me tell you, Mr. Milosevic and Mr. Gorbachev have a very comfortable relationship. They've met many times for hours in private rooms, and I don't know what they're talking about, but our State Department better be put on notice that if Slobodan Milosevic gets his way, and somehow Serbia extends to the warm waters, we will undermine another State Department policy, and that's keeping the Soviet Union away from a warm water port in that area.